Tigers are the biggest of the cat family, attacking and killing prey with ease. Even though their numbers have dwindled in the past few centuries due to illegal hunting, tiger attacks are still pretty common in the regions where they are found.
The behavior, practically nothing about them. The largest of all the big cats, and perhaps the rarest, the tiger. This animal has almost completely disappeared from its former range. We've barely had the chance to discover it at all. Today, Amur tigers inhabit an area of some 40,000 square miles, which
The tiger is an apex predator that feeds mostly on ungulates like deer and wild boar. It is a territorial and solitary but gregarious predator that requires huge continuous regions of habitat to meet its prey requirements and offspring rearing. Our next wild boar that finds the end of the road is ambushed by a tiger and brought down. It's obvious that tigers rule the land wherever they go. Number 10. Prey. From insects to elephant calves. Large-bodied prey weighing 45 pounds or more, such as deer, represent an important part of their diet. In our first video, this tiny deer tries to escape the grips of this tiger, but the tiger may live in a tiger resort because tigers are lone hunters, so having many tigers in the same place can only mean one thing. It's lunchtime at the
She is feeding. You make a kill.
In this video, a tiger has its eyes set on a juicy looking wild boar, but hunting it would require immense stealth and planning. Watch how the big cat slowly navigates through the tall grass, keeping in mind not to disturb the grass blades and make noise. It twists its tail around the grass to avoid breaking cover. It then waits for the perfect opportunity just outside the boar's sight. When the opening arrives, the large cat pounces, and in a matter of seconds, the boar's throat is in its mouth. With precision and power, the tiger crushes the prey's windpipe and kills it. Then, the tiger pulls off one of the most savage moves. It leaves the hunt out in the open and lies down for a nap. It knows that no other animal in the jungle will dare steal its food. Now that's what you would expect from a strong tiger. Some wild boars put up a much stronger fight when cornered by a tiger though. For instance, look at this clip and see how the boar screams when its attacker bites down on its throat. It thrashes around for a significant time, refusing to go down. But with each passing minute, the boar's chances of survival grow dim as the tiger's teeth sink deeper and deeper into its flesh. Just when you think all hope is lost, the boar gives a last-ditch effort and manages to get back up on its feet. An impressive achievement for sure given the circumstances. But escaping a tiger isn't that simple. The predator doesn't let up on the attack for even a second. With two paws gripping onto its
already makes it harder, but it's also more difficult for the deer to escape, and the tiger eventually catches up to one of the deer and makes the kill. It must be so intimidating for the deer when they see a beast like that run across the water to kill them. So much so that it wouldn't surprise me if some of the other deer freeze out of total fear. Deer work together in groups and warn one another of dangers lurking in the horizon. However, once a tiger isolates a deer, especially a young one, it's time to say the Our Father a few times. Finally, this deer becomes lunch for this tiger that lives in a wildlife sanctuary. I guess they have to feed the tigers live animals, so it mimics their life in the wild. Either that, or the deer wanted to see if the tiger could catch it. Number 11. Tiger versus wild boar. Tigers will hunt wild boar if they have to, but the wild boar is not an easy prey to capture. So if there is something more appealing on the menu, tigers will avoid hunting the wild boar. Nonetheless, the tiger is such a powerful hunter that no matter what animal it targets in the wild, it's almost a sure kill. And you can see it for yourself in this video that this wild boar didn't last long. Next, this young tiger jumps out of the water to attack this huge male wild boar. The tiger is inexperienced, nervous, and indecisive, but gets the job done. The only problem is it doesn't kill the boar and it begins chewing on its back while the boar is still alive. Another wild boar is biting the dust, and as this tiger is trying to bring it down, just the squealing of the animal is enough to make your heart pound. Our next wild boar that finds the end of the road is ambushed by
Oh yeah.
It's going after it.
Yeah, it is trying to attack from behind, yeah.
Hope you all can see well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's using strategy.
The gore, so it's against.
It's following the road now. Yeah, it's going after it.
And
The boar chases out. So now I think the boar is
now it's going away. No, it's sleeping over there.
missed it.
What is going to go again?
So the gore won't chase. It can.
Or so of these Siberian tigers survive in the Amur region of Russia. And at over 250 kilos, a quarter of a ton, this tiger subspecies is the largest of all cats. Here, much of the tiger's original prey has been hunted out. Eurasian elk and other deer only survive in low densities. Finding a meal requires extreme stealth and literally superhuman power. Which works out at about 200 square kilometers per tiger. And makes an appearance on the trap cam. Perhaps hoping for a bit of quiet hunting time on her own. Could be dangerous. Now she's on a clean rhino road. She With so many tigers around, the deer are alert. The deer call is not for her. She backs off rather than reveal herself and gives us a look as if we're somehow to blame.